The coach just commented that they kind of camouflage their base offense with a lot of motion, a lot of crazy shifts. As someone who sees the whole thing from your position, how do you not fall for that stuff, or how do you read that stuff?
As far as the Cal?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just doing our job, taking it play by play at a time. We have rules to no matter who the offense is, no matter what the formation is. So just following our rules,
Okay.
doing our jobs, and, playing every play 100%.
With tackling, is it really just effort and execution? How do you guys, master that going forward?
Yeah, really, I believe we are willing tacklers. Coach always says nobody's really afraid to tackle. Nobody on this team. It's just getting a guy down, tackling with the right form, tackling with the right intent. I feel like we all tackle with the right intent, but we just have to focus on the details of tackling. We don't really. It's football. We all been playing it our whole life, so you can coach tackling, but at the end of the day, it's getting the ball carried on the ground the right way. So that's what we would do.
Guys are 1-2 in the year. Do you think the team as itself, and you realize the importance of each and every game? Coach talked about 12 tests, 12 games.
Mm-hmm.
How do you sense that? How do you feel? How do you approach each game in that regard?
Yeah, well, the previous games that passed us, all we can do from that is learn from them. So that's that with the previous games. But the games ahead, we just focus on one play at a time, one game at a time, 1 week at a time. So right now it's Cal, and then in the future it would be whoever that is that week. So just really approaching each and every day, with that right mentality, with the one play at a time, one game at a time mentality. And I think I was talking to someone yesterday, if we do that, we'll be exactly where we want to be. So just learning from those previous games, we go into every game expecting to win.
KP, what was kind of the message from the coaches, and what have you seen from your teammates at practice since coming off those 2 losses?
Really the same thing I've been saying, just learning from those previous mistakes. And even though we lost, it's a lot of positives in the previous games that we had. So learning from obviously the bad things, but still learning from the good things as well, and carrying those good things over into the next games, and continuing to approach each and every day, one day at a time, one play at a time, one game at a time.
Did anyone gather the team during these couple of weeks? Like anyone, sit down and be like, "All right, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix that." Anything like that?
Yeah. Actually, we had a couple just player meetings. We really tight as players. That's one thing I love about this place. We don't have to have all the coaches around for us to all be together. We all hang out. We all do what we do. But we had a lot of just meetings for ourselves, and just talking. I mean, we can be ourselves with the coaches, but it's always different without them. So just being ourselves, correcting each other, not taking anything personal. That's something that we do very well here. So just if we see something, we are going to say something. Something I love about this place.
Was it more than the typical week in that regard, do you think?
Yeah, especially with the bye week, we had a lot more time to reflect, to watch film, to do a lot more.
Let's talk about the explosives. That Stanford game was lost on 2 explosives right after turnovers. How do you make sure that you don't get that kind of a run or that kind of a pass?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, Coach was actually talking about it throughout these past 2 weeks. Even if something changes, something bad happens, or something good happens, it all goes back to approaching the next play with the next play mentality, the one play mentality. I know it's repetitive, but it's serious, and that's something that we embrace. So no matter what, if the defense, makes a mistake, the offense makes a mistake, we all have to pick each other up and approach that next play.
Going off that, this quarterback is pretty electrifying. He makes some pretty good plays. How do you take some of that into this week?
Yeah, obviously we want to just do our job, keep him in the pocket. He's a freshman. He's a good player for a freshman. So a lot of respect to him. Just following our game plan, following our rules, like I said earlier. And as long as we do that, it's really a faceless opponent. As long as we follow our rules, do our job, we'll be where we want to be.
Anything different facing a letter D?
Some minor things, not nothing too different, but just different ways he rolls out when he throws, just small things like that.
Okay.
Any final ones here, guys?
Yeah, was the time change a problem for the Stanford game? And will that affect, do you think, Cal this week comes playing you guys?
Yeah, I don't really get too much into the time change thing. It is real. It definitely is real. But at the
Were
end
you
of the
tired
day,
in the second half?
I don't think we were.
Okay.
I honestly don't think we were. The coaches did a good job planning our schedule, our flight times, all that. So we had a lot of rest going into the game. But it's just, at the end of the day, we got to line up and play ball. And coach says no matter where it is, on the street, parking lot, no matter where, when, how, we going to line up and play football. So. it ain't no excuse for no time.
Super.
What's it like waiting 14
Last
days
one, you
after a
guys.
tough one like that?
Yeah, shoot, we are just eager to play, eager to get on that football field, and eager to show the Boston fan base, you know, ourselves, you know, just what we can do and what we will do. So we ready and we prepared.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.